Let's give it up for our next speaker, cardiothoracic surgeon, adjunct professor, MD, PhD, but most importantly, your head of the Scientific Advisory Board, Mr. Dr. Daniel Beckles.
Hello everyone, hello everyone. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for having me. This is great to be in Italy, away from Texas and all the Zoom calls. We're here in person, so here's where you guys are hanging out. It's great. So, want to start by saying I'm so excited to be here. Very humbling to be a part of something bigger than myself, a big vision that Rain has had more than a decade ago, and to be a part of that is just priceless. And to be part of this health and wellness movement moving forward. And as you've seen yesterday and today, the transformation 2.0 that's here and evolving with the team, with the members, and the exponential growth we're looking forward to from all the members, and from Seed for Growth, and it's just amazing, the not-for-profit part of the business too. So thank you very much for having me, and let's give a round of applause to Rain itself, their leadership, and to all the members. Excellent. So there's a philosopher quote, Heraclitus, that says, the only thing constant in life is change. And the way it was described is one cannot step their foot in the river in the same stream of water twice. That's impossible. So things are changing, and I'm happy to see how things have changed with Rain over the last years, and this is excellent. But one of the most common questions people are asking is, what are some of the, how much rain should we consume? What is the consumption of rain? So that's what I'm going to address today. What is each of the products? And so we're going to go over each of them in detail. Stay tuned. So we look at some of the overall, I want to bring this into context. So 3 things I want to mention. Could I have my slides also, please, in front of me? So I want to bring this up into context. 3 things. You have the purist that's going to say, in a world with no pollution, no stress, no chronic diseases, no hypertension, no diabetes, everyone exercise vigorously every day and eat 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. Everyone. That is the purest model. In that case, one don't have to take any supplements at all. But we know, in fact, on the other end, that we are plagued with cardiovascular disease, cancers, inflammation. We see diabetes. We see obesity, and so we see pollution. And so clearly, there's a huge disconnect between what the purist is saying and what is reality. And for those that are not aware of that, that's where we are here to help, to educate, to be a mentor, to teach. And hence, I said 3 context, that's one. The second one is, all of the key ingredients that's used in the Rain products today have all been shown over decades to have their respective health benefits. Clearly shown, all the key ingredients. Most of these studies were done in volunteers, sometimes 4 weeks to 6 weeks, and then they stopped the study because they got the results they wanted. And this has been shown over and over and over in different continents. So that's great news. No one have long-standing studies looking at longitudinal studies. So we really don't have an answer to that. And thirdly, you have to know yourself. And so someone could have, thank you, someone could have peanuts, one peanut, and have an anaphylactic reaction. Another person could have a bucket of peanuts and be full and be happy. So we are so different in the way we're made up, in our phenotype, in our probiotic, in our body. We're looking at metabolism. We all have different metabolic rates. When we look at what is our fitness, our lifestyle, what is our dietary habits, what are things like our genetics? Do we have a family history of things that we have to be aware of? So there are all these multiple factors. So I just want to bring this, when we talk about the daily consumption of any product, to bring these three things into context. So I'll start with two of the top products, Soul and Soul Red. Both contain the black cumin seed, as you know. And in Soul contains the black raspberry seed, and in Soul Red contains the red raspberry seed. Well, they both are powerful, some of the most powerful antioxidants you'll ever find. Now, each ingredient has a range of benefits that has been proven over time. No one has ever investigated what happens when you combine each of those individuals with their range of benefits, 2 and 3 ingredients at the same time into one formula. No one has ever done that. So I want you to remember that. So Soul Red recommended daily. For the right people, this is recommended daily. Antioxidants, fights damaging free radicals, very powerful, right? At the cellular level, increases our energy level and reduces inflammation, which is the biggest problem today. Let's look at Core. Core is not just your next green smoothie, okay? Core contains, again, for the right person, Core contains, you're looking at kale, wheatgrass, it has aloe vera, spirulina, but it also has a seed-based blend to it also. It has black cumin seed in it also in its formulation. And it has milk thistle seed and cranberry. So you're looking at not just one of the key ingredients, all combined to give the benefits, to give the powerful antioxidant, detoxify your body, supports immunity, helps manage inflammation. So it's not that simple to say what is the daily dose, but it's recommended daily, and I would go exactly as what the packaging is saying, to take 1 to 2 per day is fine. Let's look at, I see everyone walking around with Pure in their container. And so the gut is the largest immune organ in the body. Think about that. So when you're talking about immune health, how do we build immunity? Our health, immune system. The largest immune system in the body is our gut. We should take care of it. How can we improve or enhance that immunity? Using our gut. And so trillions of bacteria live in the gut. And so what better way than to ensure that we're getting the right probiotics in our bodies. And so again, but this is also combined with also seed-based formula that's combined. It has melon seed, watermelon seed, it has flax seed. Okay? And so you have combination of the seed-based formula with the probiotics together in this delicious drink. Again, improves gut flora, aids digestion, enhances nutrient absorption. This is one of my favorite because it helps to, when you look at the ingredients in Bend, it has glucosamine, so it's recommended daily. I mean, this is basically food, right? Glycosamine, and you have curcumin. These are actually proven for decades and decades to improve overall health, systemically, but also in the joints. So you're looking at rebuilding healthy cartilage, especially as we get older, supporting healthy joints, healthy bones, reduces symptoms of inflammation, all the aches and pains. And so this is one of my favorite. Helps a lot. When we look at now, pay close attention. All the formulas I just showed was recommended daily. And according to the packaging, 1 to 2 per day is excellent. But now we take some caution. If you're on vacation, I wouldn't recommend taking Bright. If you're trying to relax and you're just trying to just have a good time, because Bright is specifically formulated to boost focus, recall. It really, you can feel the difference. For those of you who have taken the Bright challenge, it's very powerful. It actually helps with creativity, gives you that extra focus that you need, whether you're studying, whether you're doing a presentation like this, whether you need it for your work, you have a project that's due. I mean, it's just amazing how powerful Bright works. And again, contains, you look at the ingredients in Bright, they're almost 10 plus ingredients. But it has things like lion mane's mushroom in it, L-theanine. And again, when you look at just one of those ingredients, the massive effect that have on neuroprotection, on brain stimulation, it's just amazing. But when you combine them, we don't have any studies except your testimonies and our testimonies of how it works. But we know it's all natural. We know that it works, and we know that it increases the focus, memory, recall, boosts your mood. It helps for anxiety, provides long-lasting energy. So these are just some of the examples, but not all the products can be used by everyone every day. And so it's very important within that context to decide what exactly, who needs what for each one. All right, let's move into protein space. Again, if you're eating protein all day, maybe this is not the protein for you, right? But if you need to get that protein boost, this is pea protein, pumpkin seed protein. Again, this have inulin in it, which is a prebiotic, which our bacteria loves. So when you combine that into a formula, great tasting formula with chia seeds, it actually very, very tasty. A drink, protein drink. Again, mostly for athletes, but anyone who's starting any sort of training program that need that extra protein, you couldn't ask for a better formula than Form. And I believe it comes in vanilla and chocolate. I'm not sure if they added any more flavors recently. But again, aids in building, maintaining lean muscle, supports post-workout recovery so that you can recover faster, provides that branched chain amino acids that helps athletes recover faster. Let's move on to another one of the non-daily, but maybe monthly, maybe twice monthly, and it's for specific crowds. I do my renew once a month, very easily. I think it's great. I know we have a lot of toxins in the environment. I know we have a lot of pollution. There's no doubt that we need that glutathione boost in our bodies, right? CoQ10. So all of these ingredients helps to reduce some of the things that we can't see in the environment, the pollution in our food, everything else. So The purists will say, we don't need to take anything. If you're eating all organic, if there is no preservatives in the food at all, if they're not using pesticides, if the water is the cleanest in the world, like how it was maybe centuries ago. But we have to be more aware of that. What is going on in the environment around us? What are plaguing us in a very slow fashion that creeps up on us. Chronic diseases creeps up over time, slowly, and our body need to have the defenses in order to repair our DNA. So when our DNA gets attacked by free radicals, by inflammation, by all the different insults in life, even stress, and if we are not doing the things that we're supposed to do, things like exercising and eating well, like the purest ones, then yes, we will be susceptible to having these chronic diseases. And so having an explanation for what are some of the daily recommended for each of these products, I think is important moving forward to add to your portfolio as you go out there and make it rain, or as Randy, I just have to say woo, and you should be able to get the message out very easily somehow. Okay, one other product that's missing from this slide is vitamin D. Okay, so vitamin D, I got my levels checked a year ago, and it was low. Imagine that. I think I'm eating healthy. I think I eat the healthiest food out there. My wife is a very good cook. We eat fish. We eat almost a Mediterranean diet. How could my vitamin D level be so low? So vitamin D is one of the only ones that I would say that it's easy to get an assay from your doctor. It's easy to get an assay. I think pharmacists have it. You can find out what your vitamin D level is just to be safe. But clearly, almost 40% of the world population have a low vitamin D or a lower range vitamin D than what they need in order to be healthy, unfortunately. And so vitamin D, despite thinking we are all eating the right foods, we are all healthy, we can get caught by not knowing what our levels are. So that's one thing that's where I use Vive very easily, spray, and got my levels back up. So we have to remember that most of the studies done looking at all of these formulas were done in a short period of time. And so the point that they make dramatic differences just in that short period of time, over decades, gives us all the evidence we need that we're doing everything we can to help fight these radicals in our body, to bring antioxidants to a normal level in the environment that we live in today. And again, knowing our environment, knowing where we live, is very important. So Renew, again, is as needed. It cleans the body, supports health and liver function, kidney function. It has N-acetylcysteine, that's right. Protects against environmental threats. So it has all the different antioxidants in there to help detoxify your body at least once a month. Not bad. Now, when we take these individual compounds, I'm just going to draw it out, individual compounds, individual ingredients, you have a host of benefits of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, some of them anti-cancer, anti-atherogenic, which is anti-cholesterol, all great benefits. And now you put 2-3 ingredients into each of these formulations, and you take each of them every day. Supposing you take Core, Soul, Bend, and you take your probiotic drink. That combination is what I'm trying to show you is more than enough, that one need not take more than anything that you need if you're taking that on a daily regimen. Thank you very much. Woo, woo. Go. Go do it.